I would say, though, that this campaign at the end of the day was based on two very different ideas on what ought to come next in Washington, D.C. And at the end of the day, the prevailing viewpoint was driven by every one of you all who worked so hard to bring ultimately the success of this campaign, but ultimately something much, much more important. And that is a message to Washington, D.C., and a messenger to Washington, D.C., on the importance of changing things in that fair city. You know, I said from the beginning of this campaign that we are indeed at a tipping point as a civilization, and that if we didn't get things right, there would be real consequences for the American dollar, for our savings, for the American way of life. And so at the end of the day, what this is all about is indeed the American way of life and the dreams that it has historically afforded. I see Marco Cavazzoni, a Boeing, back over there in the corner, just to single out a Boeing guy. But whether dreams come in the form of the Dreamliner, produced here in Charleston, South Carolina, or whether dreams come in the form of two kids starting out with a dream and a parent's basement, what this campaign is about is reconstructing those market-based principles, those constitutional ideals, and those themes of limited government so important to the construct of either one of those ideas. I would also say the obvious, which is some guy came up to me the other day. He said, "You look a lot like Lazarus." And I say that because if it was just about market-based ideas and limited government, this campaign would have been easily won a long time ago. But I had deficiencies that are well chronicled as a candidate, and at the end of the day, I was carried across the threshold, if you will, by an incredible team of volunteers that are represented in this room and well beyond this room.